Well, g'day YouTubers, and thank you for tuning in to today's verdant video on YouTube. And this video here is actually quite a bit of a newish one. And if you actually don't realise on why I'm actually straightforward doing a new video for today, well, it's because I wasn't actually kind of feeling a little bit enthusiastic to try and make a video for yesterday, which was of course a new one to be made on Sunday, the 27th, and I actually didn't have that much time. I was just straightforward counting from 1 to 800. Who knows? I was just counting it in seconds just after my first initial wake up. No, just kidding. So, actually, yes, in this video, I actually want to talk about the sore throat and why has it been straightforward been a major disruption to my tour reviews. And the first thing that you may have noticed is that in my previous videos, you did actually realise that I actually straightforward had an explosive moment with one of the garbage bin men that comes here every Wednesday, and I believe that guy had curly hair. I think he's quite a young guy, and unfortunately, he straightforward kept on mobbing about this stupid act I'm doing here at the moment, or I think it just sort of happened from like the last... Well, let me just say a couple of, I would just say it, weeks ago. And I think it's very embarrassing because I really want to try and, do some various... Well, I've got a picture of Family Guy right next to the left. So, obviously, I had a really low act with one of the garbage men who actually has decided to, come along and straightforward troll at me for the fact that I want to straightforward film garbage trucks. Okay, I want to make this point very clear. I'm only wanting to film the garbage trucks and not the people behind it. Because if I was filming the garbage trucks with the people in there, well, I don't want the people, I only want the truck. And that's because I'm also a bit of a vehicle enthusiast, right? I've seen a lot of people doing train spotting and plane spotting and also car spotting as well. That does not matter, okay? So, to those who are straightforward watching this video and say, hey, why is Ivan doing those garbage truck videos? Well, that's because I seem to really love the way garbage trucks work, okay? I love how garbage trucks move, like the fact that, like any vehicle, you often see them moving around. As always, as per usual, they always drive past by my neighbourhood. And why the hell am I actually straightforward so tardy and tired to make a video of late? Well, it's because I've been straightforward making an animation, which will be released on the 29th of July to commemorate International Tiger Day, which will be straightforward released. I'll probably guess the early morning, perhaps, if I have some time. Roughly about 6 a.m. or 7 a.m, I don't know. It just depends on the bloody time. Somehow, whenever I got the reaction to do it, or the urge to do so, hey? But anyways, so my sore throat has been the culprit and has been the instigator of my videos on YouTube. And that sort of explains to me why I don't think I'll be making that many videos on YouTube just because of the stupid, dumb driver. I mean, that stupid, dumb employee who works for the city council, the Birmingham City Council. Like, I just don't give a damn about that garbage truck person. He always comes along and says to me, why are you recording that video? And what is there a reason why do you have to straightforward record us on footage? And that really straightforward peeves me off. Okay, I should have said the word ticks me off. It would have been a better word to describe the situation. So I was getting really ticked off, and my face was getting really red, really angry, and I straightforward, it's been happening for quite a couple of weeks ago, every Wednesday, and it's been very embarrassing, in fact, very appalling. In fact, he sort of snooped around, he was basically like, watching me and stuff, and basically, all I kept on seeing was just him crossing his arms, sitting on one of the neighbourhood houses, on a ledge, and again, that is the sort of act which I think it's wrong, okay, I think that's a really low act, and strange enough, and the fact that I was grabbing a tablet just to record on the garbage truck, and the fact that there was a person on the footage, I just don't want it, okay? All I'm doing is I'm trying to protect people's privacy, okay? Because if I was filming people, right where the garbage truck is, I'll be in a heap amount of trouble. Well, in that case, also that includes the truck as well. Well, I mean, ho hum, why would I even bother? You know, it would be even much more better just to seeing, you know, it would be just much more better than just seeing, people in the garbage truck cab rather than just being out of the garbage truck. And I mean, why the hell would a stupid garbage truck employee would literally just come out from a freaking garbage truck cab and just straightforward help the other people, the other person behind it, to just come along and load up some trash? And yes, if you would have actually guessed on a previous video that I made on Wednesday of last week, there was a very nasty incident where I straightforward had a nasty argument. In fact, it was a really low act, I found it out, and I do apologise for causing such a complete instigation. In fact, it was almost like an angry accident, wasn't it? So, when the guy, straightforward, was cornering around towards me, so I'll tell you the story. Let me just jump cut for a while here. So, okay, it was around night time, and then all of a sudden, imagine if this was morning. All of a sudden, it was straightforward that time. I just heard the noise of a garbage truck. I opened up my very big eyes, very widely, and then after being aroused by the garbage truck's noise, all of a sudden, I just heard it, and I just straightforward opened my eyes, gazed upon the noise of what it was next to me, and I just grabbed my tablet, and I perceived that there was a garbage truck right next to me, and I just grabbed my tablet, just straightforward. Well, it was quite noisy, so it was pretty much noisy, and it was also a little bit chilly this morning as well too, so the temperature wasn't really warm at all, or hot to say the least. And I also had my fan turned on as well too. That sort of befitted the noise. So the garbage truck, all of a sudden, it was right there, and there were some people right over it as well too. But you know what I did? I just opened the window like that just to let some fresh air in because it's a really hot day. But then I also came along, well, while avoiding the fact that the garbage truck people were going to take advantage of me for the fact that I was recording a video and just straightforward destroy my leniencies, my liberties on recording garbage trucks just for the sake of my bloody enthusiasm. Yes, the truck was there, and then all of a sudden, I straightforward, what I did was that I straightforward gouged down and just looked at the truck. I only actually filmed on the truck, not the people behind it, although I do feel like I have. And then after that, I just straightforward, as the truck persisted towards like that section there, the truck overall, I just kept on recording it because it was making a whole bunch of noise. And then all of a sudden, there's this guy here, there's this stupid bloody guy here who was like a young employee from the city council. He drive me mad, okay? If you remember in that previous video, that was the person that I had a complete fight with. Not literally just using with violence or anything. It was just a complete argument. Just a complete shouting match, okay? So I got really mad, and because of that perception that was really negative, I just straightforward banged on the glass panel, and I actually just straightforward vehemently told him to get the frick out of here. And I literally just didn't say the F word, didn't I? I didn't say F-U-C-K. I would have said, F-R-I-C-K. That would have been a better, that would have been a barely better perception of what I was expecting. I didn't expect that to happen, but I just did. It just really nags me now of just, being told of the fact that why are you recording this video? And that video that you're watching here just explains me all, and I'm just really fed up, sick and tired of just people trying to ban me from recording a garbage truck just for the sake of my enthusiasm. Just because I like looking at vehicles doesn't exactly mean there is a problem. It's not being rude, it's just all about being honest and being fair and open, right? But then, I was just straightforward too angry to answer because of the fact that this stupid act really needs to stop. I'm really sorry, I can't just straightforward lose my voice again. If this happens again, I'll be losing my voice, and guess what? I will have to quarantine from making really elaborate videos on YouTube, which I've actually failed to do so last week. But nevertheless, I might as well just vlog very much merrily as the video turns along the whole way. Now, one of the greatest things I've done so far on my YouTube channel is that I've been doing lots and lots of amazing things to come along and just straightforward make. Now, obviously, hopefully in another toy review, you'll be able to see these toys here. I've got a Monstrous Nightmare, Hook Fang, How to Train Your Dragon sort of toy there. It's got that amazing thing where you just straightforward push down the neck and the head of the dragon, and then the thing just straightforward takes off at high velocity. But it's missing its wings. But I'm going to straightforward leave it in another video, because obviously I just don't want to straightforward give the game away too much from like the next video. So I've got a wooden train, and I've also got a car, like one of those Disney Pixar cars things, which will be featured in another video on YouTube. And I tell you what, guys, hey, I feel like you know, that sore throat has been causing confusion and delay here. So what I feel like is that maybe I might as well just not have the chance to straightforward sound very excited, or even in this case, how do I say it, passionate about things, because my voice, because of the argument that I had last week, that's going to cause a few disruptions into the way my perfected video making has been creative. But nevertheless, I am straightforward looking after my voice, and I am straightforward like looking after it for the sake of the fact that because my voice is very weak at the moment, it might take a few more days. It's only about 5 days old, and that problem, is it going to go away or something? And yeah, thank goodness for that. I didn't fart beyond that part of the video. But yes, there's been lots and lots of videos so far here, and I'm just straightforward glad that I'm just making a new video here, just because I'm just sort of urging to myself that hopefully after today, I just don't want to straightforward think about making delayed videos. You know, that's the sort of videos I really want to make on YouTube. Well, I should just really focus on my animation I've got currently at the moment. Oh, there goes my feet. So, anyways, I hope that you guys have understood on why my sore throat has been persistent of late. Please try and understand me, of course, because I do know that, you know, the sore throat thing has been straightforward driving me crazy. It's actually been straightforward, you know, not that great. And I'm actually feeling tired, so I might as well just have to leave this video here. I'll straightforward look forward to do more toy reviews later on this week, obviously. If I hopefully make some too. I might also try and think about uploading more videos on YouTube, because I seemingly am a constant content farmer. You know, someone told me I'm a complete grown man who looks at toys all day long. And it's just crazy to tell, if you know what I mean. Anyways, I should probably leave the video here. I need to catch some rest. So if you really enjoyed in this understanding video, this very empathetic video of mine, please give this video a very good like, subscribe for more for that videos in the future, and as always, thanks so much for watching, and bye for now. And if you really don't like the video, you might as well just F off and just get out from here and just become one of those stupid nasty trolls. And if there's some sort of cat that just goes meow, you'll probably find it in their pet shop. That's probably what I'm saying here.